Hi everyone, I'm Adrienne DeLuca, a reporter for Nosh.com. We are in Philly at Expo East today, and I'm joined by Perteet Spencer, co-founder of AYO Foods. How are you doing today?
I am awesome. It's amazing to be here in Philly, live and in real life. After the last few years, I'm sure everyone can appreciate the opportunity to come together, connect, and celebrate this incredible industry that we're in.
Definitely. And could you tell us a little bit about AYO? I know you guys started the brand during the pandemic. How has that influenced as you've grown, your strategy?
Well, besides learning to be an amazing multitasker as I was homeschooling my kids and trying to get a brand off the ground, I think launching during the pandemic really forced us to learn how to be nimble, resourceful. And so while the times were certainly challenging, I would say that some of our best gifts have come out of the pandemic. You know, Through the pandemic, we were able to expand our network of partners. So IO now partners with two leading West African chefs, Eric Ajapong and Zoya Jonyo. That was directly an output of wanting to provide a way to telegraph taste and build excitement for a brand that frankly we couldn't get into stores and sample and do all of the other things that we wanted to do as a young emerging brand. So it's just been, while it's challenging, I think it's forced us to be really sharp and nimble as a lean team.
So you guys have built a portfolio that spans multiple sections of the store, from frozen to the center. How has that influenced the brand's growth and as you guys appeal to new consumers?
Well, what's interesting is there's 60 categories in the grocery store, and very, very few of them have the flavors of Africa, yet alone the flavors of the West African diaspora. So when we launched IO, we were really committed to building a brand that celebrated these flavors across the store. Starting in frozen gave people kind of the complete experience. If you've never had jollof rice, if you've never had groundnut stew, how do you know what it's supposed to taste like? We wanted to make that easy for folks. But the vision for the brand is truly to create a platform brand that celebrates the flavors of West Africa in every aisle in the store.
So, can you tell me a little bit more about your distribution strategy? I know you guys are both online and in store. Where is that strategy going to take you? Where do you hope to grow IO primarily?
Well, we grew IO as predominantly a brick and mortar brand, primarily because that's where our experience and expertise was. And so, we started in about 50 Whole Foods stores in July of 2020. We're now in over 5,000 retail doors representing retailers across the country, which is something we're incredibly proud of. We think that speaks to this massive opportunity to really celebrate these flavors. We do have a small amount of volume that is D2C, but we really view D2C as a differential consumer experience. And so we want to be able to provide a kind of more curated experience through our direct-to-consumer channels. And so as you think about what's next for IO, one component of that will be making D2C more of an experience for our consumers.
Very cool. And like we've said, you guys span quite a wide range of aisles in the store, from frozen to center. Where do you hope to grow the brand next? What's your primary focus in terms of that next step?
Frozen has a sweet spot in our heart. It's where we got our roots, so you can expect really great innovation coming up for us in frozen. We don't want to leave our sauce buddies hanging either, and so we've got some great stuff in the pipeline to expand that line as well.
Well, very cool. And thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today.
Thank you for being here.